You've been learning chords completely wrong. Everyone tries to memorize every chord individually. C major is C, E, G, D major is D, F sharp, A, and so on. That's hundreds of chords to remember. But there's a formula nobody teaches. Every major chord is built the exact same way. 1, 3, 5. The first, third, and fifth notes of any major scale. Take a C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Grab the first note, C, the third note, E, and the fifth note, G. Play them together, that's a C major chord. This works from any starting point. Same formula, different starting point. You don't need to memorize chords. You need to memorize one pattern. Here's how to build any chord in under 3 seconds. You don't even need to know the full scale. There's a shortcut professional musicians use. A major chord is always the same distance pattern. 4 half steps up from the root, then 3 more half steps. That's it. Let's say you need to play F sharp major. Start on F sharp, count up 4 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. You land on A sharp, that's your third. Now count 3 more half steps, 1, 2, 3. You're on C sharp, that's your fifth. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, that's F sharp major. This works from literally any note on the keyboard. You're not memorizing chords anymore, you're just counting. 4 up, 3 more, done. Major versus minor is literally just one note different. This blew my mind when I first learned it. A C major chord is C, E, G. A C minor chord is C, E flat, G. Look at that. Same root note, same fifth, but the third dropped by 1 half step. That's the only difference between any major and minor chord. Major is 1, 3, 5. Minor is 1 flat 3, 5. 1 half step on that middle note completely changes the emotion of the chord. Play a major chord. Sounds bright, open, optimistic. Flatten that third by 1 half step, suddenly it's darker, more introspective. Every major chord becomes minor by dropping the third 1 half step. Every minor becomes major by raising it. It's that simple. Black keys don't make chords sound different. People think if a chord has black keys in it, it somehow sounds more complex or different. That's completely wrong. Some major chords use all white keys. Some use all black keys. Most are a mix. Listen to this chord, all black keys. Sounds like a major chord, right? Because it is a major chord. The colors are just visual. They help you navigate the keyboard so you can see patterns. Black keys aren't special notes. They're the exact same as white keys, just positioned differently. What creates the sound isn't the color, it's the distance between the notes, the intervals. A major chord is 4 half steps, then 3 more, whether that's white, white, or all black, or whatever combination. The pattern is what matters. Major chords sound happy. Minor chords sound sad. Here's why. Well, not exactly happy and sad, that's oversimplified. But major chords definitely sound brighter, more open, more stable. Minor chords sound darker, more closed, more tense. Play any major chord from any starting note. They all have that same bright quality. Play any minor chord, same dark quality. This is universal across all music. A C major chord and an F sharp major chord sound fundamentally the same, just higher or lower in pitch, because they use the same interval pattern. This is what we mean when we say music is relative. It's not about the specific notes you're playing. It's about the relationships between them, the distances. The pattern creates the emotion. These two chords are almost completely useless: augmented and diminished chords. In pop, rock, folk, electronic music, basically any modern genre, you'll hear these maybe 1% of the time. Augmented is 1, 3, sharp 5. You take a major chord and raise the fifth by a half step. Listen to this. It's tense, jarring, almost shocking. Diminished is 1, flat 3, flat 5, minor chord with a flattened fifth, also super tense. Now, jazz musicians use these constantly because they like that tension. Classical music too, diminished chords everywhere. But if you're making beats, writing pop songs, producing electronic music, you'll barely touch these. Focus on major and minor first. Get those automatic. Then maybe explore these if you want that specific, tense sound for something experimental. Sus chords have no personality, and that's the point. Suspended chords, sus2 and sus4, they replace the third with either a 2 or a 4. So sus2 is 1, 2, 5. Sus4 is 1, 4, 5. Here's why that matters. The third is what gives a chord its character. It's what makes it major or minor, bright or dark. No third means no character. Listen to a sus chord. It just sits there, open, ambiguous, neither happy nor sad. That's why they're called suspended. They're floating, unresolved. They sound pleasant but undefined. Context might make them feel major or minor, depending on what chords come before and after, but on their own, they have no polarity. This makes them perfect for creating tension or atmosphere without committing to an emotion yet.